Welcome back to Zielonka, everybody, episode 19. Just finishing up the carrot harvest here, and then we'll get over to our other 4 fields over there. We got our beets and we got our parsnips that are also going to go to our soup factory. On the previous episode, we did purchase the soup factory. It's very nice. We got our first pallet that spawned over there. And yeah, we got the workers going back and forth. One thing I did do off camera is I didn't realize that there was an extension for this trailer. Helps out tremendously for loading up. Big difference from what we had before. Yeah, so we had 12.6. And we got, now with the extensions, we go up to 22.5. So that's a huge difference. I wish I would have seen that before. We would have got all our canola unloaded and everything else. But next time we get those products in our silo and load them up, we'll be able to get those sold and empty out our silo. Here comes the other tractor. We did get our canola planted on the previous episode. And we'll also probably today tackle our sunflower harvest. I think that'll be coming up after this. And then we'll be able to, well, we'll have to buy a header. Let's see how much money we're going to have left after we return this unit. So we did fast forward a little bit so we get a pallet to spawn, but could cost us a little bit. Already gone down just a bit, but yeah, I think what we'll do next year is probably do another crop like this, because I think it's the best way to get a bunch of money. And then we'll have to rent the 4-row harvester again, I guess. But until we can buy one, we kind of have to do that. We might do something more like, unless we would decide to do some potatoes, we could rent and do that, but that'd be a lot of stuff to rent to do that. But I guess it's not off the table. We could try to do that potato soup. Be interesting to see that. We will get all the other kinds of soup done. Well, actually, maybe we won't be able to. So we're not going to get that big of a harvest off of our small 4 rows, but we might actually get one of each pallet. We'll see how it goes. Have to keep an eye on our production. There's that one special pallet that has all 3 carrots, parsnips, and red beets. All in one soup. What is it called? Triple soup. So that would be interesting. 100 of each. So it's really the same, otherwise it's 300. We'll see what we get. Alright, and that is all she wrote. We'll get that returned. We'll see how much money that costed us. I'm sure it's going to be, like I said, a pretty penny. We only got 93,000 left. Had to pay the workers too. That was costly. We'll get by this power line here before we send this off on a worker. Otherwise, he'll just run into it. Okay. Set destination, or create job. And I guess we'll do the loading position back at our farm. Start. And bam. It seems like we get a bigger harvest with the parsnips than with the red beets. Alright. Once again, great machine. It did us well. But it's time to return that. Select return. Bam. Yeah, these will have to be limed next time. Alright. We'll take the sides off of this wagon, because we'll use the other one for the sunflowers. We're going to need this for the pallets of the soup. Speaking of which, we're going to have to start up those productions. I would like to get one of each pallet. And we have 20,000 there. Start each of these up. I do want to get one of the triple soups too. We'll probably have to fast forward a little bit here. We'll run it at like 30 or something. I'm sure we're gonna have to go a lot more than that. Alright, bale trailer, customize. We'll also have to take the forklift down there when we're ready for it. I suppose we could probably maybe drive this down there, but we'll wait. You never know, we might need it for something up here. Might have to get some more bags or something. We just never know. Alright, let's take a look at the fields here and what we have. Oh, we needed to fertilize this field yet. I suppose we could do that real quick. This last bag. I hope it makes it through the whole field, otherwise we're going to have to run on over to the store and go grab some. Which again, is probably a good thing we kept the bale trailer if we're going to need it. Alright, let's see where we're at. We are topped up. Let's see where this gets us. Got a nice working width on the spreader. Alright, let's fire this up. I think if we should look and see what our planter can do, because that does hold fertilizer and our seed, and then we can save ourselves a step. Although, like I said, this is not that hard of a job, especially with this kind of working with. And it's lasting. It's not going down that fast either, so it's not bad at all. Try to jump the ditch here. We can get it in two. Not that bad of a job at all. Of course, the mini map, it shows up what we covered. Very handy. I suggest people do use precision farming. It's a free update. Free DLC, actually. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, there. Hate to run down our sunflowers a little bit, but... Okay, there's still half there, I guess. Didn't need to fill it up all that way. But we might as well go ahead and dump the rest in since it's there. And if we have to take it out, then at least it'll be a full pallet. There we go. I suppose we could put this in the shed over here. Keep it out of the rain. Our nice Meridian shed that we put up. Very nice. Alright, looks like the worker made it back. Excellent. Just set it off to the side here for when we get started. Okay, I think we are ready to advance, and then we'll get these sunflowers tackled to see if there's anything in the sales. Nothing of use. And we are good everywhere else. Let's go ahead and advance then. And oh yeah, we wanted to make sure we get these pallets spawned correctly. Maybe we should just jump down there real quick, and then we'll spawn one of each in. And then we'll put that try. Looks like we got another carrot pallet that spawned. Yeah, let's just fast forward a little bit. Get one of each. Alright, it should spawn here at 2,000 liters. Actually taken quite a while to produce these. And bam, there we go. One of each. So we got our red beet soup. And then we got our parsnip soup right here. We already got 4 pallets of carrot soup. So we could actually, we'll have plenty of product to even still tackle the triple soup along with the other ones as well. I would like to see one spawn here though, so let's just shut these off real quick. And then fast forward for this. Here comes the sunrise. We are in September, 6 a.m. Stayed up all night at the soup factory. And here is the triple soup. Right here. We got 2 pallets that spawned. So now we got one of each. Excellent. Let's go ahead and turn this back down to 5. And then we'll turn these back on. Keep those producing. We're going to have quite a bit of carrots to run through there. Alright, let's check the sales this morning. Nothing of use. We do have to buy that header today for the sunflowers. Actually, are they ready yet? No, a few more days yet. Let's go ahead and advance. Alright, November. Sunflowers are ready. Let's check on our soup production. Looks like we're missing some. Looks like actually that's all we can do is do the carrot soup now. We ran out of parsnips and red beets. So we'll just run the carrots. Let's check the sales. Hopefully something. Ooh. Horsepower 110. 44,000. This is what I'm shooting for. That'll have 117. Well, if we upgrade it all the way, it's going to cost more money. I think we'll just wait. Unless there was an actual, like, high horsepower tractor. It may have been kind of nice, but I didn't think that sunflowers harvested this late in the year. We did plant it on the second half. So what we'll do is go ahead and purchase that sunflower header. That'll work on our combine. Combinations, it'll be this guy right here, 32,000. Yes, it'll cost us a little bit for this. We'll buy that. Yes. And then we're going to need the trailer for that. This guy here for 35. I think we'll just go with that. Alright, let's run and get our header and then we'll get to cutting. That's right, we still have our bag of seed over here. If we should need it. How is that red? Is that a little bit different from the header? Actually fairly close. I'm gonna see if they can put this on for us. Alright, they went ahead and got her all put on there for us. Hopefully it should be somewhat centered. Excellent, they did a very good job of that. We probably really didn't need the trailer. We could have drove over here with the combine, I suppose, and just put the header. But it's nice to have if we ever need to move it or transport it. Better wait for this guy. Let's see, I don't quite know where we're gonna set this. We'll just put it here for now. Somewhat out of the way, I think. We'll have to use this harvester for a little while now that we bought the other header. I suppose we could always use this small header on a bigger combine too. But it would just be kind of weird since we would be able to use a bigger one and then you're still using a small one. Although if we keep up with the soup and everything, we should actually have a easy time of making money. See, look at this, it flies 9 miles an hour. Now if we use the corn header, it would only be 6. So that is the advantage of using the sunflower header. Don't see a whole lot of people using them, but it doesn't make sense if you're going to be doing corn to spend money on a sunflower header. But since I don't plan on doing corn through this playthrough, we can go ahead and tackle it with the sunflower header. If you're ever looking how this works, there's cutters on the bottom for the stocks. We're pretty fast here. We'll get this headland done and I'll put this off on a worker. I did realize that there is weeds in our canola field over there. We forgot to weed that. We'll set that off on a worker as well. We'll get her all set up. And we'll just let the worker take this over. It should be fine right here, I think. Ooh, I see. So once they get this big, we were too late. That's why it ain't working. There's a few small ones here. But I don't... Is it taking care of those? It's not. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I guess we will, we can't do that then. So I don't know how much that's going to hurt our yield now. We don't get much canola as it is, and then we knock that on there. Still learning, I guess, how everything works. A lot of stuff to remember too. Unless we could have kept this tractor in the shed. Winter is coming. He's got to be getting pretty full. Let's go ahead and relieve him. We're gonna have to decide what we want to put in this field for the next round. I was looking at what the planter had, just because you can fertilize in one step, but the soybeans won't need fertilization if we went that route. We actually maybe should do soybeans. And we could just use a regular seeder. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think we'll schedule that. And then we got field 72 over here as well. Yeah, so 44, we'll plan on doing soybeans. We got nothing in there right now. Save. And then 45. We got canola planted already. And then we got 72 now, was it? Yeah, 72. I was debating whether or not to do potatoes or not. But that's going to be a lot of renting. We could probably... should we do it? I think we better do it just to make it more of an interesting playthrough. Let's do potatoes. And then we could do potato soup since we don't have that yet. We would like to see that product come out on 72. And then I guess on 43 we could probably run... We did a lot of carrots already, so let's just do... I guess we did a lot of red beets and parsley. Let's just do red beets again, I think. And then we'll make soup out of that. Alright, we got a game plan, I guess. So we know what we're doing. What did we end up with for product here? 14,567 liters of sunflowers. These probably won't be too long before they have to deliver. I can't remember if it was November. Or actually, if it's November, it's the high price right now. February, March, I guess. Well, that's good. We'll just let them sit here then. Oh, the eggs we had to do in November. That's right. I think we'll save that for the next episode. I'll go ahead and get some of this equipment put away. Get the header put away. I'll find a good spot for it. And then what I think I'll do is get them loaded up on the trailer. And then we'll start there on the next episode. I also got to top up our chicken coop, because they are low on food, so I'll take care of them as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next episode.